We just watched the dumbest horror movie of all time. We're gonna review this movie based on 4 categories: horror, comedy, story, enjoyment. Horror is the first category. Let me tell you, this is the least scary horror movie I've seen in a long, long time. Most of it is just completely undermined by the fact that this monkey is not scary at all. He's retarded. They got $21 million, right? They couldn't make this monkey scary for the life of him, bro. The horror isn't completely like god awful because there is some gory scenes that kind of make you want to turn away from the screen.
Yeah.
There was a few jump scares that ended up working.
The only jump scare that got me was one in the very beginning.
Me coming into this, I was not expecting the level of gore that this movie has to offer. The fact that the dad is deaf kind of did bring it up toward the end. Like when you can't hear anything and he's like right behind him and you can't hear anything, that brought it up a couple points for me. But I still think there's a couple horror movies that like do that better. Like Hush. Hush is a better horror movie in that aspect. For an old deaf man, this man had some hands on him. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I love.
So overall, I'm gonna rate this the horror aspect probably about a 3.5. It's really not scary at all.
Yeah,
it's really not scary at all. What really brings it up is like the gore and then maybe like the trope of the dad being deaf. Which brings me to the next point. What was the point of making this movie? Next is the comedy rating, and let me tell you, this is the funniest, maybe one of the funniest horror.
Wait, where'd your jacket go? What is this?
Guys, I'm wearing the Powerpuff Girls jersey today. Look at it. Peep the fit. Look at the 2 on the back.
Ooh, Buttercup.
Yeah, baby. Ain't nobody doing it like your boy. Ain't nobody doing it like your boy. This is the funniest horror movie I've seen in a hot minute, okay? Whenever the guy is like laying in the bed and the monkey's like in the curtain and he just slowly like presses his face closer to the guy's face.
I thought he was gonna like start having sex with him.
Me too.
He climbed on top and he was about to take control.
Right before that scene, you showed me and Nick. I was like, dude, what if this guy gets absolutely railed by this monkey? Even though the kills in this thing were brutal, like the monkey was just not intimidating at all. Like the way that the monkey was like shown and just the little stupid stuff that he would like do, like where he would just like grunt or just like go all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like you just couldn't take him seriously. And with him wearing his little red freaking shirt, like low key, we need to make an edit of Ben. Like somebody out there needs to be making these edits. Bro was tough. Not gonna lie, he was aura-farming the whole movie.
Okay.
But anyway, you're not gonna see the true comedy of this movie unless you watch this with your homeboys just sitting down. Anyway, the comedy of this movie, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't know if it's meant to be funny or not, but this had me giggling, bro. It had me giggling. I'm gonna go story.
Story.
How was the
story?
I think that's what we said. There wasn't really much of a story. I'm not gonna lie. Like the story, they do like a big fat freaking plot dump at the beginning, like what's going on, why everybody's here, and it's low key kind of like unentertaining. And then they just throw you into this monkey getting rabies and just absolutely beating the garbage out of everybody in the house. So I mean, the most storytelling they do is when they tell like how the mom got like cancer and died, and then they don't do anything else with that across the movie. And that's basically all they tell us story wise. That's like the whole thing. Story, I'm not gonna lie, I'm giving like a 4 out of 10. Like there's nothing.
No defined plot.
There's no defined plot.
Next rating is enjoyment.
And then enjoyment. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't enjoyed a horror movie like this much in a minute.
Got me like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
This was probably the greatest theater experience I've had.
I don't know who decided they were gonna make this, but it's so unbelievably stupid, like so horrible, that it somehow just transcends space and time, and it's amazing, dude. I don't even know how you make a movie like this. I'm just at a loss for words. It's good, bro. It's good because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Without the monkey, this movie isn't really anything special.
Well, because it's about a
Yeah.
about the monkey.
It's literally called Primate.
All right,
Based on
I get it. Yeah, we're gonna do extra rating. We're gonna do a gore rating because this movie is like a 9 out of 10. I would say like, you know, it doesn't top like Saw or anything like that with its gore, but like it comes pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know like who decided they were just gonna throw all this gore into like this monkey movie.
That's where all the money went.
That's at least got to be where $10 million of the dollars in this movie went, because the special effects on the gore were absolutely insane.
Dude.
It's basically Terrifier except if Art the Clown was a monkey. That's basically what this movie is.
Those clear.
I wasn't expecting each person to die in a different way and them to make it stand out the way that it did. The gore rating, I'm gonna give it a 9. Definitely not the goriest movie out there. It was pretty detailed in the gore.
So like a 10 is Saw, and then
Yeah.
0 is like Dora the Explorer.
It's not as gory as like Saw or Hereditary. Hereditary is crazy.
Hereditary.
Not as bad as Hereditary, but it's up there. Overall, this movie is hard to rate. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the hardest ratings I've had to throw out there.
Mostly because it doesn't fit into its own actual movie category, so we have to give it our own.
It's literally so bad that it's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if it's meant to be bad, but it is, and it's funny.
But it's good.
I'm gonna throw out a 7.3. It gets a lot of pity points because it's so bad, but it's awesome. It's awesome movie. If you have time, go check this thing out, bro. It's insane.
Fucking lit.
Hey, bring a barf bag.
If this kid can tank this movie, you can too. You got this. That's basically it. See you in the next one. I guess.
good.
Bye.